Lowry takes a glance over his shoulder. High lob pass to Ibaka. On a pivot, jump it, hook it, and score it.
Yeah, Ibaka had a size.
And 0 for 2 in the first 3 possessions for Utah. There's Mountain Mike on a baseline drive on a now kick out to Donovan. Both players are down. Powell and Conley both down.
It's a big loss if he's not able to come back for the Raptors.
Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Yeah, he's been off injured this year. As you see the bucket.
To really stun on Siakam, maybe send a defender at him to hopefully get the ball up early. Tough shot, but he knocked it down right there in the paint. Instinct, really. When that defender gets their arm on you, you have the instinct to kind of rub that arm away as Ibaka knocks a 3 down right there.
With Washington, Cleveland, New York, Boston, and Detroit Saturday night. There's McCall looking for space. Lowry will take the 3 and to 5 here in Salt Lake. Royce O'Neal on a runner inside. 2 quick buckets by Royce.
It's a great aggressive move by Royce. He saw an opening down the lane and got there before anybody else did. And so did Lowry.
Lowry just is kicking out. Royce, no. Mitchell back out to O'Neal. The blender is on, and bang goes Bogey.
I'm going to tell you, there was no way Bogey was going to miss that shot.
He's a silky smooth type player, and that's a nice pass. They push it back out. Ibaka 3, good.
It's good ball movement by the Raptors as well. And on the Jazz's offensive end, Rudy's got a tough assignment because nice shot by Joey. Raptors in the paint rebounding, so he's going to have to work his tail off in there.
Joe's hit 6 of his last 12, 50%. Mike Conley back on the floor. Joe. They triple him. Mike's open. 3, good. His last 4. He's hit 14 of 17, and he's playing D. Just look at that on cue. The block shot. The minivan on a run to the rim and in. Playing the Raptors, so you're talking about that movie, right? Jurassic Park?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. T so important.
They are. And Tony Bradley's making them like 60-40 because he's got a good advantage. His knee out.
Exit behind the 3-point line. Plenty of time. Down to 12. He'll dribble drive in the paint. Throw it out. Clarkson wastes no time. And throws home to 3.
He won on that one.
McCall drives the paint. It's a mix-up in the paint.
They got to cut whatever run Toronto's trying to get short.
Donovan off the wing for 3. Right in front.
Yeah, Toronto had obviously a little advantage. They won that first quarter, and the Jazz made up for it.
But on cue, Buckets gets love, and Buckets gets the bucket. That 3 just too strong off the back of the rim, and the rebound to McCall.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Bogey that time as Siakam gets away from everybody for an easy layup.
Yeah, they're going to give the ball back. You predicted it. Ibaka for 3. 2.7 rebounds. Toronto retakes the lead by 1. Donovan on a drive inside. One hands it, cut the rim and in.
That's just an amazing shot.
T at 6'9" against 6'1". Conley's floater rebounds the miss. Ball comes loose. Siakam has it with a 1-point lead. He'll fire down low. OG Anunoby with his first 2 hanging up on the rim on a dime. Comes up short. The Jazz have been short on a lot of good looks tonight. Now Lowry for 3, playing 2 for 1, and knocks it down deep. All of a sudden, a 7-point lead for the Raptors. There's Mike behind Gobert. Searching, takes the shot. Got it. 10 points for Conley.
As the guys set upstairs, this third quarter is going to be vital for the starting lineup to knock down shots.
Knocking it down is Royce O'Neal.
The thing is Siakam's not trying to be a Kawhi Leonard.
Royce, Donovan, straight away 3. Bang. The steal to Bogey. Bogdanovich can't finish inside, and Serge with a rebound. Quickly, outlet, Siakam, Lowry playing. Never got back on defense. Cherry-picked the... And yes, who leads it all? Gail Miller.
That's right.
Joe.
Get the Jazz going on the offensive end.
Royce puts a hand up on Siakam. Tough follow away, Jay, for 2 more. Finish, Siakam the rebound.
Donovan wanted some contact. He wanted the whistle blown on that one.
They slide it inside. Tough bucket. Counted by Hollis Jefferson. Bounces it back to Ingles. Jingle and Joe inside. No looker. Nice play. Stay on a pivot. Push it up and in. Nicely done. Tony Bradley fresh off the bench. Low block. Throws it out. Matt Thomas on a drive. Stuck in the paint. Nowhere to go. Finger rolls it in. 72 with 10:30 left. Conley takes a spill, no call, turnover. Back-to-back giveaways by the Jazz. Niang the only man back.
Could be able to get something out of it, especially this time of the game.
Clarkson, George Niang wide open, catch and shoot. There we go. Start up the motor, George. Turnover, nicely done. Jazz clamp down Conley. Joe lets the traffic fly by. Three looks good.
Joe.
Utah. Joe, the trailer, 3 balls up. Bang. Oh, Joe jingling. It's another 4-point game. And Joe has the last 8 points. Ingles on a drive in the paint. Push it, score it. Ingles with 10 straight and a 20-point night back. Double pumps, did not take the shot, back to Clarkson. Rudy's open, hammer home. Yes, indeed. Rudy, first bucket in the 4th quarter. Siakam rolls inside. Rudy's there to help. Clear it out. Anunoby, 3-ball good. Ingles. Bogey, touch pass, Conley, 3. Bang! Mountain Mike with his first bucket in the 2nd half. Siakam. Ooh, he bucket just barely cut that ball, or it would have been a turnover. Another short shot clock. Lowry forces up a 3. Hit it. Wow. Come on. Pick and roll. Rudy to the rim. They knock it away. No call. Anunoby got a piece of that. Here's Siakam on a drive inside. And a foul. Nice save. Throws it out, but picked off. McCaw finds Lowry. It is crunch time right now. Now we got a push, a shove. Anunoby getting a little heated with Gobert. 6 points after getting tied up with OG Anunoby. The Jazz have gone dry, missing 7 of their last 8 shots, and then a foul at midcourt.
Kawhi Leonard.
Donovan will take the final shot. That one bounces out. And the Jazz lose at home. 5 of their last 6 in the loss column, 21-10.